What's good with the YouTube? You already know Big Flocka with a convict's reaction. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification, man, for these fire ass reactions, man. We're gonna get straight to it, man. This is gonna be a very long, different type of reaction because there's so much to touch about it, man. And we're gonna go into King Little G, the diss song that he did, that freestyle, to you know, Little Rob's Back to Cornejo, to Misfit Soto, as well as his diss track recently, which fucking went. I think he's really shitted on fucking what's his name, King Lil G. Personally, that's what I feel. I like Misfit Soto style. So I guess all this stemmed from a recent issue that occurred with Cornell saying that Little Rob was the king of rap, and then there started to be a little bit of disrespect. People felt a certain way, you know what I'm saying? And Little King G is pretty much trying to critique everybody, you know what I'm saying? And it's just there was a backlash effect on that. Next thing you know, you had Little Rob who did a diss track, who they say is the king of Chicano rap. I don't agree with that, but that's just my personal feeling. You know, Chicano rap is more than what he was pushing out there, though. You know what I'm saying? I think that he was probably, if you like that stilo, more cholo rap, I get it, man. But Chicano rap, I get, yeah, it's kind of a tough one, man. There's a few rappers I probably would have put ahead of him. But anyways, and then that's neither here nor there. So I was told to get out about this video that fucking King Little G did, right? So I've been researching all this shit, tapping in, watching it because there's not too many people from down south that I really fucking like in the rap game. And these two dudes, I really didn't know too much about it, to be honest with you. And they can rap. King Little G can rap. There was parts of that little freestyle he did, man, that was pretty dope. There was other parts that I was like, you know what I'm saying? But I guess he's popular. I guess he has he made a lot of money. Females, he got everything that he want as far as rapper. He's living that dream. But still, that Misfit solo came a lot harder in his spit, man. That's my personal opinion. But they can both rap. So I see him on Hoodstocks, man, and the interview to me personally, man, to be honest with you, it was okay, but it could have been better. I really would have preferred American Troll to be running that interview because I think there was too much dissing of people who called in. I think he cut him off a little too much. I get it though. Sometimes you get excited with a guest, right? But there's some key parts that I wanted him to tap more into. You know what I'm saying? There were certain things that I seen during that video. Like there was a girl that was probably underage that fucking Hoodstocks was fucking talking shit to, and she said, "Oh, I have your posters on my room." Who has a poster on in your room? A fucking was a young female, and he was. If you watch it, he was talking smack. He made a comment towards her that was very disrespectful towards an underage girl, probably that we're assuming. Okay, but there was a couple things that kind of stood out. One, when he said, "You know what? You always got to put yourself first and foremost. If you're the best." I agree with him on that. If you're a rapper, if you're a fighter, boxer, whatever it may be, you always want to bet on yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe in yourself that much, then you don't deserve to be in that ring or in that booth. Okay. So he's right on that aspect. He did say it in a comment that kind of took me aback that, I was just trolling. He was just trolling the Chicano raps just to get a feel for the response and see who was going to react. Well, he got them to react. You know what I mean? I thought that was an interesting statement because he does not classify himself as a Chicano rapper. I don't really know too much about him. Some people like him, but I like some of the points he made. And some of the points that were kind of either I didn't agree with or I seen too much. When I see someone contradict themselves, man, it stands out to me. You know what I'm saying? Because someone tried to ask a question about doing a certain rap song with someone earlier, and then next thing you know, it changed over later. He was kind of trying to avoid things as far as doing any type of music with certain individuals, if you get my drift. Um, but in any event, man, you know, Cornell, Cornell got thrown in this, Little Rob, all these cats, man. And it's just, when he said that he's critiquing other rappers, that's just what he's trying to do. I get that part. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with critiquing another rapper because if you're in the rap game, you're always going to be that much more critical of the next man rapping. And part of that's hate. Like you said, there's a lot of hate in the music industry. There is. There's a lot of hate in everything. Anything that's business related to where you have to sit there and go get it and your success determines on how you sell your brand, there's going to be a lot of hate because people want to destroy your brand in order for their brand to succeed. And that's just the truth of it, man. So all that, what I'm saying, riff rap, taking shots that are going on between a lot of these rappers, Bozo, Swifty Blue, all these cats, right? It's expected, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's became a little bit more let me say it's become a little bit more theatrical. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of interesting though that they didn't include any rappers from up north as far as in that rap genre. I don't know what it is, man, because maybe some people don't consider the Northern Cali rap, especially back in the days, Chicano rap. I don't know. The rap scene's evolving, it's changing, but there was a lot of rappers that had the old Chicano style as far as how people are looking at it. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of oldies, low riders, gang banging, and chilling at the project and all that kind of stuff, man. There was a lot of stuff that came out back in the days up north. You know what I mean? But if I was to sit there and put who's the best Chicano rapper, that's a hard one, man, because there's so many different types of ways in which you can execute your verses, your freestyles, and your delivery. You know what I'm saying? I think there may be some people who can kill it on one beat, one track, others not. But all this stuff, regardless, man, it's all publicity. And that's what it comes down to, man. You create a little conflict, you create a little fucking storyline. Next, everybody's fucking running with it, man. I mean, I swear to God, I've seen a lot of videos on this topic. And I'm like, man, why didn't I know more about this, man? You know, um, you know, in general, listening to King Little G, he kind of almost has like an East Coast style to him when he raps. So I noticed he said that he did a verse with a Immortal Technique. He was a pretty dope, very revolutionary type rapper, man. So he has the credentials. You know what I'm saying? He definitely does have a past of doing the rap game. But it's hard to really sit there and give an honest perspective of how I feel about these situations because there's so much backdoor hating, backdoor politics, discussions going on that we don't know the truth of what's really going on at times. You can go on a platform and say whatever you got to say, you know. But if you don't get out the tough questions that need to be asked, no one's really gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Like, where does King Little G really stand? He made a comment about trolling just to get a reaction that he does not consider himself a Chicano rap artist. Then why are you worried about this issue? You know what I'm saying? Therefore, I see him talking about people who cloud chase, and you know, part of the business is cloud chasing. That's how you sell your brand, man. I mean, let's just keep it 100. And he can't sit there and say that about anybody because he cloud chases all the time. Anytime there's a way for him to get involved in some conflict, he does do so. And I'm not taking nothing from the dude. The dude raps pretty cool. Now, I don't think he's a bad dude. I'm just saying sometimes we all contradict ourselves, man. And there's people that are gonna call you on your shit. You know, as far as these other people, uh, as far as Little Rob, man, I listened to his diss track. I just couldn't. It was pretty simple and basic. There was nothing special, nothing special in the lyrics. But Misfit Solo came hard, man. And I'm kind of interested to see where King Little G is going to go with that, man. Um, he's probably going to respond. It's probably going to be a little tick for tack for a minute. But I mean, right now it seems like people are vowing for that slot for the King Chicano rapper. Who's the best MC out there, man? We'll see what happens, man. I guarantee you that there's rappers that are not out there who people don't know who probably rap better than all these cats. Guarantee that. Anyways, and the other thing that was about that interview too, as far as on Hoodstocks, was that I think that I wish I would have seen a little bit more professionalism. I hear the aspect of unity and promoting Rasa change and whatnot, but I don't see this dude King Lil G trying to include the North. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going to talk about Rasa unity in general, then you have to include Northern California. There's no alternative. Otherwise, it's just a whole, you know what I'm saying, sales pitch that sounds good, but you got to contribute that to there as well. Um, but yeah, it was all interesting, man. I think I'd like to see him on American Control though, King Little G. I think American Control will ask those good questions that could be asked, man. At the same time, circle around and what I mean, bring something that could be beneficial out of this, man. Because I didn't see nothing beneficial in this interview that he did with Hoodstocks that's going to help resolve their issues. A little bit about that, he's just critiquing them, but at the same time, there was little jabs that were thrown at the people there. I mean, I caught it off top, man. And Misfit Solo, man, he's ready to go all in. That dude's dope, man. I never heard this cat, man. But when I heard that little diss track, I'm like, oh shit, this boy go right here, man. Um, but other than that, man, you know, drama sells, as you guys see, man. Every time I get in some drama situations, my views go way up and shit. If I just throw someone's name and start being like, man, fuck this dude, I get views, man. But it's not always about drama, man. It's about having a little bit of integrity and respect, man. And I think that's what's needed more in everything in social media because 20 years ago, You didn't have fucking Rasa or ex-gang members or current gang members, however you want to label them, that had access to do fucking what they're doing today. Social media has fucking changed the world, man. You know what I'm saying? And things have evolved to where fucking people like myself, like these cats, Hoodstocks, and like American Cholo, Gunner, Rojo, Boxer, we can all do something and you know what I mean? Make a stamp out there in society or stamp in the YouTube world of who we are and the content we push out there in our thinking process, you know? And that's a dope thing that years before we didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So now you have all this fucking when someone says something, it's gonna be focused and put out there all around the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna see that. So right now, everybody's wondering what's gonna happen with this throne. Who's gonna take it? Right now, I don't know. I think there's gonna be someone who's gonna come out the works and just do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that right now it's time for anybody that knows they got that heat, that's been holding back, come full force, man. Take that throne. You know what I'm saying? Because the only one I seen that was really dope, was Misfit Soto. You know what I'm saying? Dude, he's being slept on right now, man. I can see when I see a rapper and I know they got skills, I'm on it, man. And with him, he got some heat. Um, anyways, what else did I check out to this situation? Um, the one other thing that I noticed too, right, was you know, people on certain platforms when they go on there, sometimes they're limited in what they want to put out there and stuff. So I feel like sometimes people hold back. I don't know if it's because of the person who's running the interview, or if they just don't feel like going into certain details, man. You know, I think that at the end of the day, that this is probably done off for promotion, man. I mean, everybody's gonna benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? They all know each other's lines. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that this was staged, but I'm saying that I think all sides are okay with it without even saying anything. You get what I'm saying? Well, he took a shot, and I'll take a shot back. What happens? It gives a buzz. Everybody's getting fucking views. Everybody's fucking winning. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of rappers don't mind when drama or beef comes because it just gives them access to fucking counterattack and get views and just keep it going at times. Gaslight that situation, which is what it's looking like right now. You know, I watched this dude, King Little G. I could tell he's very strategic and he moves in a certain way. So he's one that I would definitely watch every action and what he's doing because I know there's something behind that action. You know what I mean? I've been around this my whole life. I can observe certain things. You know, and that's why I feel like once the attack started happening, I think everybody's been okay with it. Like I said, I don't think anybody planned it, but I think it's something that's going to be pushed. Okay, let's get the views. Let's get it. You know, because right now they're the buzz. You know what I mean? If it's not Swifty Blue, it's Bozo, it's King Lil G, Misfit Soto, all these rappers, man. They're all like in turmoil, taking shots at each other, and they all want that fucking throne. Well, someone's gonna want to take it, man. This is Flocka with a convict's reaction. We'll see who's gonna take that throne.